What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the MaddenBallerz YouTube channel and our Sim Detroit Lions franchise in Madden 16. We have gone through the preseason 0-4. We're about to start the regular season here, weeks 1 through 4. I've checked the depth chart and we are all good to go. I did make that one injury. I put that guy, Boggs, I believe it is, on season-ending IR with his injury. So we start out with a game on the West Coast against San Diego. And just before we get into the sim, we can go ahead and actually sim this game right here. We'll sim the next week and check out the stats. But the opening episode was way longer than I thought it was going to be. So we're going to cut down these episodes, hopefully no more than 10 minutes on this one. I'll be doing a lot of the tedious stuff outside of this live comm. So we are here after this game and we lose the opening week to San Diego. Let's check over here the schedule. A close one, 31-25. Let's go and take a look at the box score here for this game and see exactly how we did here. We were actually up 14-6 at halftime. They came back and went to overtime, and San Diego won it with a touchdown. Offensively, we gained almost 500, but we gave up 500. Our rush game was there. Our passing game was there. What else do we have here? Turnovers. We gave the ball away. We can't do that. We cannot give the ball away. Penalty yards, 87 penalty yards. We did win the time possession, though. Stats, as far as players go, let's see here. Stafford, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, 334 yards on the day. He was 64% completion percentage, so that's pretty good. He was sacked 1 time. Rushing the ball, Abdullah, 16 carries, 75 yards. And Theo Riddick, 12 for 45. Both those guys pretty good. Even Joyke Bell, 7 for 28. I'm kind of wondering why Bell only got 7 carries when he's the starter. Still worried about this QB thing with Stafford running 4 times. Let's look at the receiving. Calvin Johnson, 7 catches, 131 yards and a touchdown. Corey Fuller came away with a touchdown, 78 yards receiving and 7 receptions. He is a standout on this team, I can tell you that right now. Looks like we did pretty good in this game. We just could not close it out. Let's take a look at our defense here. Stephen Tulloch led the way with 11 tackles on the day. And do we have any sacks? 2.5 sacks from Anza to start out the season. So we will go ahead and get back here and hopefully let's go ahead and check the injury report really quick here. And we will see if we have any new injuries to players, and we do not. So we will go out and we will simulate week 2 of the season here. And what do we have here? Upgrade. We're just going to go through here and auto progress these guys. And we will go ahead and we will simulate week 2 of the season. We're going to advance. We got the divisional matchup against the Vikings here. Both of us 0-1 on the season to start it here. We need to come away with a victory here. Starting the preseason 0-4 and then starting the season with a loss. We need to come up with a division loss. Let's just hope this is not imitating real life Detroit Lions football. And it is not. We get the victory. We get the victory. Let's go ahead. Let's take a quick look at the injury report while we're right there. And any new injuries? No. Good. So we take a look at the box score here on this game in week 2 where we won. And it was a close one. Another close one. 24-21. And we take a look at here. Good offensive day again, close to 500 yards. Another overtime game, beating the Vikings in overtime with a field goal here. Rushing, couldn't get to 100 yards, but we got 373 passing. We're down here. We gave up over 300 yards. Let's see here. Turnovers, didn't give the ball away. That is good. Did our penalties come down? Not really. 75 yards of penalties here for the Lions. Time possession definitely in our favor. Looking at the player stats here, we are going to look at the Lions, and Kellen Moore, 81 yards and a touchdown. Not sure if Stafford got injured in the game or what. Or, well, it went to overtime, so there's no reason for Stafford to be out of the game besides injury. He's not on the injury report. He got sacked 3 times, so I'm imagining he probably got injured. 24 for 38, 63% completion percentage. Kellen Moore, 85. He was 6 for 7. So let's take a look now at the rushing attack, and Joik Bell getting more carries this week. 20 for 67. Not that good. Stafford up there with the second best in carries, 4 for 14. Still concerned with this rushing of quarterbacks here. Not much else going on. Another big day for Calvin Johnson, 10 for 134, no touchdowns. Golden Tate, though, 6 for 95 and 2 touchdowns on the day. Corey Fuller, again, with 7 catches. He is tearing it up along with Calvin Johnson, 7 for 72. So we will go and look at the defense. Tulloch leads the way again in tackles. Sacks, what do we get? DeAndre Levy got a sack. I don't think we got any takeaways today. We did not. So let's go back and simulate week 3 of the season and see what we can do in week 3. Can we get another victory? We got Sunday night matchup in Ford Field, the home opener against the undefeated 2-0 Broncos. We are gonna go ahead. Let's go ahead and first auto progress Corey Fuller here. Ooh, we also have scouting points available here. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at this. I will cut the video and come back to simulate week 3. So I am back now, and we're gonna simulate week 3 against the Broncos here. Can we get a victory, improve to 2-1, and send a loss to the Broncos? We're about to find out here, and the verdict about to come in here. Does Detroit improve to 2-1? They will improve to 2-1 and beat the undefeated Broncos on Sunday Night Football. Let's take a quick look at the injury report here for the Lions. No new injuries. Good news here. Wish Madden would add like day-to-day stuff. But we get the victory, a big one, 45-16. Let's take a look at this box score here for this game. A big victory on Sunday Night Football. 511 offensive yards, 412 passing, 99 rushing. Wow, this is a good game. Was this an overtime game? It was not an overtime game. It looks like this game was pretty well in hand. Well, not pretty well in hand, but we dominated the first half and the second half. Gave the ball away, but took the ball away once. Also, did our penalties get better? We did get better there, and the time possession was pretty even. Player stats here. Let's take a look at the Lions. Stafford, all 412 of those passing yards, 4 touchdowns. What a day for Stafford. 1 sack he took, 23 for 38, 60% completion percentage. And rushing the ball, Joik Bell, 20 for 73. Still not that good of a day. Abdullah had a good day to start the season with game 1, or week 1. I don't know why they're not giving the ball to him. Calvin Johnson, another huge game, 8 catches, 1